Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Last Chance Qualifier match for the EPW World Championship Finals. This is a match between the three superstars that weren't pinned or submitted in their first round matches, all to determine who will go to the finals at EPW Broken Glory for a shot at the EPW World Championship. Stephen Ace, the first competitor, he was the first man to be eliminated from the tournament. He got pinned by, he didn't get pinned. Kamikaze Kid took a pin by the Spider in their first round match. Stephen Ace was a little bit more on the disadvantage of that match. Kamikaze Kid having a real standout, Spider of course getting the first win in EPW history. But Stephen Ace looking out of the crowd, very stern look, definitely doesn't look really at all familiar with this layout, definitely knows the stakes in this match. I think his entrance is really making that clear. He's not really the same braggadocious way that he was when entering this first round match. And his sense of desperation in the eyes of Steven, of course, he's got those sunglasses on, can't really see behind his eyes. But based off his mannerisms, he's definitely nervous, definitely concerned, and definitely wants to be the last man to go to the finals at EPW Broken Glory. Steven Ace getting ready in the ring as we have our second man to get eliminated from the tournament, and that is El Diablo. El Diablo was unfortunately not able to get the win against Austin Legend and El Angel de Puebla. In the second first round match, Austin Legend would get the win in that match. El Diablo, I felt like, was a real standout, definitely showing that he doesn't really have any remorse for anybody. He just doesn't care who you are. He's got amazing athleticism, glad to see jumping into the ring, trying to get the crowd hyped up. El Diablo certainly looking right into the face of Stephen Ace, definitely maybe talk some trash on that mask, trying to get the crowd hyped up behind him. He doesn't really care about that though. As we saw in his first round match, he just wants to hurt people. And he's definitely going to make the audience very shocked while doing it. And the Diablo now getting ready, and here is the last man to be eliminated from the tournament. Last Friday, as a matter of fact, it was Maui Uso. Maui Uso last week actually had two matches, his third match in a row. He had a tag match with his cousin against the Spider and Austin Legend, where they were able to actually pick up the win. Maui Uso definitely the veteran in this match. He has the most matches in EPW history so far, 3. Will that experience be able to give him the edge in this match? Certainly looking stern out of the ring, giving a bunch of side looks to fans. You know, Maui Uso definitely part of the prestigious bloodline in wrestling. But he's going to need to channel in definitely a bunch of his ancestors, a bunch of his cousins, brothers, sisters, fathers, uncles, all of their energy if he wants to have a shot at winning tonight. Of course, whoever wins this match will go on to the finals this Friday, and whoever wins that match will be the inaugural EPW World Heavyweight Champion. Who knows, it could be Maui Uso, it could be Stephen Ace, even El Diablo. The match already filled with the Spider, Austin Legend, and Matthew James. Maui Uso, you can certainly think that if Stephen Ace and El Diablo would have worked together, they would want to try and weaken Maui. He's definitely the weakest man out of the match. It would be the smart thing to do. We're just going to get right into it. And Diablo bouncing around. Maui taking over the shoulders. The bell is down, and a flying clothesline from Maui into Steven. And Diablo just sizing him up, and now all top rope moonsault, nobody home. El Diablo with that flying crossbody. Taking out Steven, big chops by Maui Uso, then the right hand. Take down, and now just going right after El Diablo, going right after the face. As Edris in his first round match, going one try and blind El Diablo, rolled by Steven, desperation covered, no. Of course, a new official, Billy Bob Webster, in this match. Our other official, Derek Nelson, got kicked a bunch. In that other match, inverted atomic drop by El Diablo, or to El Diablo from Stephen Ace. And Diablo, third. That is certainly going to mess up your tailbone. Stephen Ace now, looking for maybe a powerbomb. Oh my God, hitting every turnbuckle pad on the way down. Now he's grabbing a sledgehammer, just taunting too much. Grabbed by Stephen Ace, now he's able to get out of his grasp. El Diablo from out of the corner, all the way taken down. And now El Diablo able to flip Stephen over. Now Uso now trying to capitalize on this. This is a very high stakes match. Only one man will go to the finals, the other two will go home with absolutely nothing. Big backbreaker by Maui Uso. Stephen is looking for a springboard or something. Just a back body takedown by Maui Uso. El Diablo outside the ring looking for something, and a top rope moonsault by Maui. We saw that athleticism in his tag match and first round match. He's certainly Gonna give El Diablo a run for his money. He nailed him with a forearm. And another. Big shoulder block. El Diablo not taking care of it. Stephen A. and a big sunset flip powerbomb to ringside. And now, we know we're running knee. I don't know if El Diablo caught his head on the announce table or not. But I was going after Stephen. He came out with the chair and just got hit with a super kick for his troubles. And he's so duck under in and close on. And so now taking the right hands, El Diablo. He's certainly been in control for a majority of this match so far. Big kick to the stomach.